This one chord made Michael Jackson famous. Yes, I'm talking about a piano chord that Michael uses in his top hits like Thriller, Billie Jean, P.Y.T, Beat It, and Smooth Criminal. In fact, you can hear it if you listen carefully. But the crazy thing is that it's not as simple as just a major or minor chord. It's a fascinating chord that uses a stacked system. And almost no one uses chords like this. Because I honestly think that most musicians are a little afraid to use chords that have this intense sound. But Michael was a bold and fearless songwriter, and he knew that chords like this could have a massive impact on audiences. So what is the chord? Well, the chord uses these 6 notes, and later in the video, I'll tell you the exact name of the chord. But first, watch how he uses these notes in Thriller. It sounds awesome. If you look at the chords and the bass line, they actually use these 6 notes. Remember that the Michael Jackson chord has these notes. And so what he did is he took these notes and he made a bass line out of it. And then in the right hand, he plays a really cool chord which uses 4 of these notes. And together it sounds amazing. But Michael doesn't just use this chord in Thriller, he also uses it in Billie Jean. The genius is that Michael took his original 6 notes and he moved it to a new key of F sharp. So if you play the same chord on F sharp, you get these 6 notes: F sharp, A, C sharp, E, G sharp, and B. And then he changed the bass line to grab just 4 notes from this chord shape. So watch what he does. And if you look at that bass line, you'll notice that it uses notes from this chord. And this move is really powerful, not because of the notes we hear, but because of the notes that we don't hear. Remember that Michael has 6 different options for his bass line, but he only chooses to use 4 of them, and it gives him this really unique sound. In a way, Michael's acting like a sculptor by removing notes to reveal this really cool bass line. And once Michael figured out that this chord holds the secrets to a hit song, he continued using it. In fact, on the next song, Michael goes even bigger by hitting 5 notes from this chord in his bass line. But before I show it to you, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. So basically what Michael did is he took that chord shape and he moved it to E flat. With these notes, E flat, G flat, B flat, D flat, F, and A flat. Then he removed 1 note, A flat, and he formulated his bass line with these notes. But the brilliance of this move is Michael's decision to spread the bass notes out. Unlike Billie Jean, where the bass notes are really close together, in Beat It, they're spread out in a 10th interval. Michael also puts these chords in his right hand when he goes. If you look at each of these chords, they use notes from his 6-note chord. But the next song is where Michael Jackson really takes his chord to the next level because he not only uses it in his bass line, but he uses it in his right-hand chords while they're moving. So in Smooth Criminal, Michael takes that same chord and he moves it to the key of A. So it has these notes: A, C, E, G, B, and D. But unlike the other songs, Michael really emphasizes these 6 notes in both hands. The bass line has this repeated figure which uses 4 of the notes. And the right hand plays the chord tones in 3 positions. What makes this song different is that Michael is finding more creative ways of using these 6 notes in both the bass line and the chords. But the final song is probably the most creative use of the Michael Jackson chord, because he completely abandons this chord in his left hand and instead he plays the chord in his right hand as a melodic riff. But before I show this to you, if you want to be able to sit down at a piano and play anything you want by ear without sheet music, I've put together my exact practice method for you over at pianowithjohnny.com. You can take our piano assessment and we'll show you exactly what to practice with a personalized piano path tailored to your playing level and your musical goals. Thousands of students have unlocked their true potential by going through the unique Piano with Johnny method. So to help you jumpstart your piano learning journey, we want to do something super exclusive for everyone watching this video. And so we have a special discount code. It's Michael Jackson Chord. If you use it at checkout, you can save an additional 20% off this week only. And now the video you've been waiting for.
You know, you make me feel so good inside. I've always wanted a girl just like you. You're such a P.Y.T. Pretty young thing. Ooh.
For P.Y.T, Michael took his chord from the key of A and he moved it to the key of B with these notes: B, D, F sharp, A, C sharp, E. But he does something pretty astonishing by playing the entire opening riff in the right hand with only these 6 notes. Check it out. And if you analyze the right hand, he only uses notes from the Michael Jackson chord. Right? Only notes from the chord. Now, I want to clarify that Michael's success as an artist cannot only be attributed to a chord. He was clearly a remarkable singer, songwriter, and performer, and he dedicated his entire life to his craft. But I think that if you want to understand the musical reasons for Michael's success, you have to look at his musical choices. And after examining Michael's hit songs, it's very clear to me that Michael was thinking about more than just writing a catchy melody. He was thinking deeply about the harmonic structure of his songs, and he was intentionally reusing harmonic themes that worked with his style. And for this, you have to give him credit that he really understood the deeper musical components that create a hit song. So what is the technical name of the Michael Jackson chord? It's called a polychord, and it's when you stack one chord on top of another chord. And here are the 2 chords: A major over B minor. And for all of you music nerds out there, another name for this chord is a B minor 11. But I personally call this chord the sorrow chord. In fact, I made a video right here where you can learn how to use this particular chord in your own chord progressions to get a really amazing sound.